Hello everybody and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, where we have just slain the Bed of Chaos, aka the Witch of Izalith, the original Witch of Izalith. And we are about to move on. Before we go find the four kings who are sharing a fragment of the Lord Soul, we're gonna go. I don't know where it is on here, or if I can even go to it. I wanted to go back. I'm not sure how well I can go back. I guess I can't. I wanted to go back and see our old friend Solaire and actually show you what becomes of him. I'm not quite sure if he's still available, to be honest, or if he has actually gone hollow and gone away. I can't warp to any of them down in Lost Izalith. That's very strange. We're gonna take the tour. I'm gonna go back to the Daughter of Chaos. I'm gonna take the elevator down because I want to find Solaire. I know exactly where I need to go. It's no mystery. Oh, okay, the elevator came back. It's odd. I guess it's an automatic kind of mechanism, because typically with most elevators in this game, you have to pull a lever for it to come back to you. Nope, not that direction. I can tell you that much. Actually, it would be kind of that direction, but it's okay. We're gonna take the scenic route. The reason why I find it so pertinent. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna be in the middle of everything? Wow. Oh my gosh. To show you what happens to Solaire is a perfect encapsulation as to what happens to those in Lordran. This is what happens to even the strongest willed individuals around. What's interesting is there's a bonfire right here. Huh. But it's not a warp spot, apparently. Which is okay. We're getting closer to Solaire by every second. I have to basically run back to Lost Izalith and actually to the other bonfire. So actually the next bonfire from here. Because that is closer to where Solaire will be visible. Make sure I put on the orange charred ring so I don't die in my quest. I don't know if I've discussed this already during this run, because I was just thinking about the noises in this game, especially that terrible, fire burning noise. And originally in the PC port of Dark Souls, it was a very poor transition, to the point where the game was almost unplayable. And it was actually unplayable on mouse and keyboard. Like, the control scheme was so poor that either you played with the controller or you didn't play the game at all. And it came down to modders in the community fixing the game. And there actually, as far as I know, is still no official fix for the original Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. So it still requires a mod pack that you have to change the config files in the game for, which is not ideal. However, I did drastically improved frame rate. It allowed better keyboard and mouse supports. And if you wanted to, you could push the game to 60 FPS. But it was not the most, how do I put this, stable. I'm gonna go with those items over there. That's who got squished before. I don't know if I can get under this. Nope. Okay. I thought the orange charred ring, this would be quite a difficult feat. But I believe that dragon is still stomping after me. A divine blessing? 2 divine blessings. So these likely were clerics that got lost down here. My memory seems to be failing me because I can't. Excuse me, sir. Can't recall exactly where I am to go. If this ends up taking terribly long, I may cut and bring y'all back in whenever I find I want to go up there. That's my location. So this right in front of me, this hallway. You see there's a prowling demon or a wandering demon, and behind him is the doorway where I want to go, because that is where Solaire meets his end. So it requires me to basically go through this entire area, and instead of going, let's say, forward toward the Bed of Chaos entrance, just go backward. And I haven't been slaying most, Titanite demon, prowling demon, whatever you want to say, call them, because I don't need the Titanite, truly. I haven't been upgrading my armor much. And am I going the right direction? I believe so. Yeah, there it is. And my weapon does not require Titanite. It requires Twinkling Titanite. Oh, alright, let's get rid of you. I don't like the noises you make. How do we get over there? This is the conundrum I come across a lot of the time. Can I? Ah, so close. Nope. The game outsmarted me there. Oh, it's outsmarted me right here too. Look at this. It's so simple. The route path downward. I don't believe I came across this way earlier. Aha. To be perfectly honest, I forgot about this area. Oh, I thought for sure I was dead there. That most certainly is death. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Or not. There's... My brain is on fire right now because it's telling me there's something down there that I really want. I don't have an explanation or an actual memory to recall what is down there, but I want whatever's down there. I know there's goods. In typical Dark Souls fashion, it's gonna pull me down. Now, is the best option just to jump down into the fray Probably not. Am I going to do it? Probably. Unless I can find a better answer. However, how do I get to that item? That's one thing I do really want. There appears to be a back root system over there. It's most likely I go down below and I come back up to the other side. However, how do I get down to the middle there? How did I see that before? Ah. Is there anything I can drop down on? There is. Oh, there's a lot of them. This may not be the best idea because look at the top of their head. I might drop down into one, but yeah, here we go. Oh. Oh. Oh my, everything broke. Oh my. So there is a walkway back. I did not touch that other bonfire though, so I have to run all the way back, and things are broken, but nothing I care about. We should make a point before we head back that direction of hitting the bonfire. Now I should note that area we dropped down in is in no way a required area. Not at all. And this is true of a lot of things in Dark Souls, is there is just the straightforward linear path that you can take, right? Like, I've just got stun locked into 3 different attacks. So, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. There is the straightforward path, you know, boss. Basically the boss gauntlet, point A to point B. But the correct way, in my opinion, to play these games is maximum exploration. It's making the conscious decision of knowing, okay. Of knowing, hey, the game is pointing me toward, in this moment, the 4 Kings, which at this point, we don't know where the 4 Kings are. I know where the 4 Kings are, but the game has not given me guidance as to where they are. I believe the game at some point tells me about New Londo. Honestly, I'm not quite sure if it ever shares with me where to go. It said armor at risk, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me take a look at the durability here. Where's durability? Oh, well, whatever. It said armor at risk, but what if our armor manages to break? We can always put on different armor. I have plenty of options. I would probably enjoy a lot more poison resist. However, we did get rid of 2, I believe, of the sprungy poison man. Because I have no idea what this creature is called. As far as I know, that creature has no unique drops. It has really no written lore about it. But those ones don't seem to come back. Notice how it's still only 2 of them? That was a bad move. Oh. Wow. I did not expect to take that much damage from a single attack. Luckily, we're right here. My Grass Crest shield is broken, but here's a little pro tip for all of you. Things that are not actively used, so pretty much the only thing I'm actively using is my sword and my armor. The effects of my Grass Crest shield are still active, even though it's broken. So actually, if you notice in the top left, underneath my stamina, the 3 green arrows up means that the stamina buff is still in effect, even though there's a tiny Grass Crest shield icon over there as well that clearly is demonstrating it is no longer functioning. So, or rather, it might be very low on durability. I'm not sure if it's actually broken. But these Springo poison men are not to be trifled with lightly. We actually need to prove my hypothesis if they don't respawn here shortly. I like how I mentioned we were gonna go one direction, and I'm going a completely different direction now. Nope, no respawns except for you over there, because you're the one who killed me last. We can pick this up just for good measure. May as well explore since we're down here, right? It's a pit of death. A classic. So make note, I was wrong before. This area dropping down is not a death sentence. It's good to know, but typically, as a general rule, in Souls games, if you see a drop off into what appears to be water below, and it's a decent sized drop, I would not risk it. Because that drop is likely to mean your doom. And since we are out of there, get rid of the poison. More Titanite chunks. Not really necessary, to be honest, but you know, welcome nonetheless. I do need to go down to the other side though. So I came up the left stairs, I need to go to the right stairs, as that will prove to be my escape. Because if you see, there is, unless I can wiggle my way, So this is where the stairs would have come up. Huh, where is my exit? I'm quite confused as to how I'm to escape. Or maybe there is no escape. Oh, here we go. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Thought I saw a glint over on that corner, but I was mistaken. I'm fearful of going... Oh, I can't go back down there. Okay. Check every corner, as every good adventurer should. Ooh, he's got a lot of health. We are just gonna... I was gonna say we're just gonna leave, but he had other plans now, didn't he? Oh, I want that little guy. And there he is. The Sunlight Warrior himself. I'm actually not going to speak for the rest of this fight.
My very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes. I did it. I did. Oh. 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 It's dark. So dark.
Goodbye, my friend. And with that, we get the Sunlight Straight Sword, Shield, and Sunlight Talisman, as well as his armor. Now, these were on his head. These are Sunlight Maggots. So this doorway right here is the other side of where I discussed before we could go down, and I didn't want to because it's a drop. I believe that was 3 or 4 episodes ago. And we found a Sunlight Maggot. It's actually a helmet. Let me find that for you. Sunlight Maggot. A loathsome parasite that inhabits lost Izalith. It is completely immobile, yet still lives. When worn on the head, it emanates blinding light, which is why it is known as a Sunlight Maggot. So if you notice, I'll find the living one. These creatures are actually just Sunlight Maggots on top of another creature. The Sunlight Maggot is just the top, like the kind of the head. So let's see. There you go. This is another way to get through the catacombs that are so dark, because you can have a Sunlight Maggot on your head. You don't have to do that though. So poor Solaire, in his desperation, got lost and found a Sunlight Maggot, placed it on his head, and proceeded to become hollow, losing his humanity, which is why he attacks us. Normally he wouldn't attack us. He's our friend. Rest in peace, Solaire. However, Solaire is brought up in many different instances in the Soul series. So this is not the last time his reference and, let's say, legacy will be brought up in Souls games. Now we have seen the end of our friend Solaire, we'll make our way back to Firelink and move our way down to New Londo and hope to find our way to the Four Kings. But this is where I'm going to end this episode. I want to thank all of you so much for watching, and I will talk to all of you later. Alrighty. See ya! For the people watching at the end of the video here, I just want to let you know that there may be videos may be more scattered, kind of going forward, even though we're honestly pretty close to the end of the game. I have some health complications kind of going on. Not sure what's going to become of them. And so far it's all been good news, but we're still kind of running tests. So if videos are slower to come out or whatever, have patience. But feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. I'm checking Twitter, I don't know, once a day-ish. So if you have any questions or, you know, want to check up or anything, just let me know. Alright, thanks. Bye!